All right, the football lovers can rejoice. College football season and the NFL season right around the corner. So, New York Post sports columnist Steve Serby, he caught up with former NFL running back and current college football analyst for Fox Sports, Mark Ingram. So now we're going to talk some college football and NFL football with Steve Serby. Steve, how you doing? Are you football ready? It's that time of year now.
Oh, I've been ready for months. But by the way, he likes to be called Mark Ingram II.
Mark Ingram II. You know what? Got to put the second on his name. Mark Ingram II. Got to let it be known. Can't have that wrong. Never like messing up anybody's name. Don't want to do that.
Son of Mark Ingram Sr., the former New York Giants wide receiver.
New York Giant wide receiver. That is correct. That is correct there. So let's talk about your conversation with Mark Ingram II. And we're going to start off with the football that's played on Saturday, Steve. Georgia, they're looking to repeat as national champions. What does Ingram II think of their chances, and who does he believe can dethrone the Bulldogs if possible?
Well, the Bulldogs are looking for a three-peat, and Mr. Ingram likes them to be in the Final Four, playing for the championship along with Michigan, Alabama, his alma mater, Florida State, and, of course, Georgia. Michigan he likes because of the return of J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback, and an elite defense, and the fact that Jim Harbaugh has been suspended for the first 3 games. He thinks could light a fire under the Wolverines and put a chip on their shoulder. And look, they play East Carolina, UNLV, and Bowling Green the first 3 weeks at home. So they'll be 3-0 heading into their Rutgers game in week 4. Alabama, again, it's his alma mater, so you expect him to put them in the Final Four, but he believes that reports of their demise under Coach Saban are greatly exaggerated. And Florida State, he likes the quarterback Jordan Travis. And what he says about Georgia, they lost a lot of talent. Granted, they've got great recruiting classes year after year after year. But his quote was, 3 in a row is crazy. So he's picking someone else, and he'll divulge that to me in private at some point.
All right. No back-to-back-to-back for Georgia. Ingram saying that it is a no-go there. Okay, on to the NFL side. We know,
and he didn't include Pitt.
You know what, man? I knew this was coming. I knew when you said all that you were going to try to do that and bring Pitt in there. No, he didn't include Pitt. He didn't. I didn't expect him to say anything about Pitt and Pitt's football team there. But University of Pittsburgh is a great institution, as we know. We talked about this last week.
No doubt about that. My nephew went there and loved every minute of it.
Your nephew is a good man, and I'm sure it was good for his life as well too. Mr. Ingram, you can say something nice about Pitt next time too. Steve Serby will. Steve Serby said good things about Pitt too. All right, let's talk about the NFL away from the college game. Ingram, he's known, most famously as the first Alabama player to win the Heisman, but right. The running back, he played 12 seasons in the NFL as a running back in that position. What does he think about the current devaluation of tailbacks in the league right now?
Well, his best quote was, "They care about you until they don't." Austin Eckler, ask him about it. Ask Saquon Barkley about the devaluation. Ask Josh Jacobs, who just signed a 1-year, $12 million deal. And Saquon, of course, signed his 1-year, $11 million deal at the last minute to avoid missing any of the season. Jonathan Taylor, currently the 2001, I believe, 2021 rushing champion, I believe. He's looking for a team, and the Colts don't want him there anymore. They don't want to pay him. So you can't blame these running backs. Most of the teams have running backs by committee now. And Ingram, 3-time Pro Bowl running back, primarily for the Saints. His career was primarily in New Orleans with Drew Brees. He's lucky right now. He's luckier to be where he is as a rookie analyst on Fox's Big Noon Kickoff than he is being a running back in the NFL. And Dex, you don't have a son, right?
No, I do not. Just a daughter. No son.
Okay, well, if your daughter wants to be a running back, to steer her in another direction.
yeah. I want her to get paid, so no. Dude, that's good. She's going to go in another direction.
Yeah. Can I do a little research here for 1 second?
Sure, you can always do a little
So we don't
research.
have to do this segment over?
This is what happens on Sundays with Serby. Sometimes we get a little research in the middle of the recording. There's nothing wrong with that. You want to be accurate about what it is that you're about to say. Are you ready, Steve?
I will be ready. We don't want to mislead or misinform.
No, we do not want to misinform.
Here, hold on.
We don't want to misinform our viewers. We do not want to misinform anybody about that and everything that's going on with the running back market. You got to be up to it. And you see Steve Serby being the great columnist that he is. He's got the information. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
We're good. Jonathan Taylor led the NFL in 2021 in rushing.
Yep.
So we're good. And the only regret that you have about Jonathan Taylor is that he didn't go to Pitt.
That is regret. I mean, he should regret it, not me. But yeah, he should regret it too. It could have been better for him. Could have been better for him as well too. I love how you bring these ties back into Pitt. It's good. It's good.
You got me thinking. Maybe I can go back to Pitt and get my master's.
Listen, I think it'd be a great institution for you to do that. I think you should do that. Well, I'll have to make some phone calls. We'll have to make that happen.
See what you can do on that.
I'll see what I can do for that. What people can do is they can check out your Q&A with Mark Ingram II. It's a good one, talking about the NFL, talking about college football, all that's coming up with that. It is football season. Steve Serby, he's college football ready. He's got one more thing to say. What you got, Steve?
While we're on the subject of college football, the viewers should make sure to check out Zach Braziller's work in today's New York Post on college football. Zach does a tremendous job. Did a tremendous job covering the Knicks for us last year, and he's got a Caleb Williams feature. Certainly worth your time.
Yes, definitely check that out. nypost.com. A great college football preview by the great Zach Braziller on there as well too. As I said, check out Steve's Q&A with Mark Ingram II. It's also great, as is always his Q&As every week. And check us back. Me and Steve will be back doing this again next Sunday. Steve, always a pleasure, man. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you, Dex.
All right, go Pitt.